Alrighty. Greetings, everyone. My name is Adderville, and welcome to my first Sage 2022 stream. Yep, I've been covering Sage for the past 2 years, and now in an official slot. For this first one, I'm mainly going to be covering 5 of the 7 Mega Man offerings available, and then probably something different. As you probably see from the title up above, you know what's coming up next. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. AD20XX. As the world rested in peace, World Master Robot designer Dr. Light can't read the text. The Super Light numbers were designed by Dr. Light to not only provide safety to citizens within their jobs, but to also bestow entertainment, further bonding with citizens through their newly developed personalities. And where is our hero, you ask? It was a peaceful evening, with Mega and Rush walking in the park, until that scheming you-know-who appeared out of nowhere, Wily. His UFO headed in the direction of Dr. Light's lab. This can't be good. Mega Man and Rush chased after him. They had to stop him before he could cause trouble again. Protoman and Base are here. You and me both. Welcome to my Let's Try of the demo of Mega Man 4 Hounds, an 8-bit Mega Man Classic fan game in development by 4 Hounds team. Before I begin, I'd like to show you the options, specifically the MISC options. I'm turning off the freeze effect and gamepad vibration. Also, I'm turning on the ranking system. 3 characters. I'm going to be playing this with classical Omega. So we can jump, shoot, slide, and fire charge shots. Would you look at that? Just like Mega Man 11, a full charge shot can temporarily knock off shields. And just like Mega Man 11, a full charge shot can temporarily knock off shields. Just like Mega Man 11, a full charge shot can temporarily knock off shields. I suppose the same applies to base. I suppose the same applies to Proto and base. Oh, it's you. You weren't too tough. Oh no. It also affects enemies too. Whatever this white goop is. I don't want to know. It does also reset their patterns, so you have to be careful. I knew that was gonna happen once. I knew that was gonna happen once. Rush would betray me. I thought he was gonna stay up for one more cycle, but of course he doesn't. I have noticed a difference with the charge shot. Wow, this is really sticky to get. This is not easy to get out of. Hey, Bowman. I have noticed a difference with the charge shot. For some enemies, it doesn't fully go through them. Okay, this time he didn't betray me, Rush. This is why I prefer the Rush who never sees. This is why I prefer the Rush who never despawns. It's the Mad Grinder again. Not too difficult. And that was the intro stage. Fairly decent. Also, yeah, I like all the new sprite work. Wily. I'm playing with the alternate soundtrack, by the way. Most people will play with the 8-bit soundtrack, so I picked the other option. Rock doing the smart thing, and attacking Wily right away. What's that? Oh no. It's from that other fan game. Wait a second. Everyone else is in the same room too. Wait a second. Light's in this boss room too. Oh no. You can use this attack too. Light gets affected. Oh no. That deals a lot of damage. Where did you come from? GG giant spider cannon tank. C rank? Wow. The grading system is harsher than I thought. Indeed, Bowman. That's a humorous touch. Create portals between parallel dimensions? Seriously? This is way past the Zero Series tech. Who else is coming? Poor Light. Kumo Cannon? Oh goody, something else is showing up. You missed a mini-boss battle. Oh, so it's called a Kumo Cannon. A whole army? That'd be scary. The question is, are they friends or foes? They could all be criminals. They could all be criminals for all we know. They could all be criminals for all we know. Title drop. Title drop. Sounds familiar? Nice, the energy balancer. Hey Otto, you missed all the action. To the shop. I'm gonna save up for these upgrades. Our bosses are Smirkman, Scorchwoman, and Static Man. And we can even read their specs. Menacing threat, a feisty threat, and a cruel threat. Going off to Sweden. Off to Sweden. SLN-003, Static Man. Let's see how the actual stages fare. Ow. So we have a switch gimmick going. The electric gabules make their return too. And I just realized those were spikes. Oops. The Thunderbolt shots come out pretty fast. Yeah, they didn't really stand out much from the ceiling, so I thought they were safe. I was more worried about the Gabiole and making the jump. I see. Can I destroy you? No. You fire CDs at me. Perfect. No, I'm not going for it. And you aren't kidding. And you aren't kidding. This is more on the difficult side. I had the choice between an NES accurate soundtrack I didn't want to risk shooting there. No checkpoint either. No checkpoint either. Knocked back. I'm gonna deliberately game over here because I want full lives. Again, folks, please give options for infinite lives. I still think this enemy should have more wind up. And I gotta say, I like the sprite touch-ups. They're pretty. Right now, my only real complaints are the spikes should stand out more. This screen should be eased up a bit. This screen should be eased up a bit. And there should be more checkpoints. And maybe reduce the damage on enemies. Is it just me, or is the life pickup also decreased in frequency? Yeah, this enemy needs to be nerfed. It shoots too fast. Wait, that counts as hurting too? I I didn't think it did. Also, if you're gonna have a tough enemy like this, you should introduce it in isolation, not right on conveyor belts. As I said, I had a choice between an 8-bit soundtrack and this soundtrack. Most people went with the 8-bit soundtrack, so I'm going with this one. Also, is it just me, or are the frequency of life pickups been decreased? Or has the frequency of life pickups been decreased? It seems very low. In most other Mega Man fan games, assuming I wasn't playing on hard mode, I would have gotten at least some life pickups. Whoa. Again, I don't like this enemy type at all. It's too punishing for what it is. No need to repeat Hyper, save for the end. It seems like you don't get anything from enemies in this game. When was the last time I got a pit? Outside of very specific enemies, like that one. Okay, you do get extra lives, sometimes. But the thing I haven't seen is life drops. Also, please nerf this screen. It's too fast for the first one introducing that. Alright, here comes all the extra lives. Thank you, Buster. You fixed the drop rate. Alright, we're back. Could I make it up there? That's my question. Oh, there's a problem. Rush actually decides to spawn in the... Rush takes damage and he's affected by the conveyors. Forget it. Just keep going. Imagine if I got hit by that. Okay, I think we made it to the checkpoint. Blade Zone. Rollerblade Zone. Cool. We're legends now. An auto-scrolling section. We even have dash jumping now. So, like Mega Man 7, Rush can take damage, and that immediately despawns him. Oops. Should have gone with the top one. Welp. I mistimed it. Press the rush button to do something cool. It's not so much the enemies take too much damage. It's that they're hard to deal with. It's that they deal quite a bit of damage to you. Nice! We can shred enemies to death. But it costs some weapon energy to use. Fair enough. We regenerate this energy by jumping off the ramps. Come on, I was trying to fire there. It didn't work. I guess getting on the ramp takes priority over firing. Hey, Gabriel. Yeah, it does take a bit priority. This section's cool, not gonna lie. Mini boss time. It's a giant skate telly. I was a better skater. Aww. Mega Man face planted there. Moving ladders? Ladder conveyor belts? Oh no. Thanks for the warning signs. But they're kind of in the wrong place. I need that. The way things are going. I'm going to get a D rank on this stage, if not an E. So these enemies are like the reverse of the Bunby tanks. Yeah, this is cool. A different take on the ladder grab section. Oh boy. No, tanks. Oh no, I didn't know. Please make the spike stand out more from the background. I didn't notice what was happening until it was almost too late. Oh, come on, I can't reach it. I really don't like this enemy type. They fire way too fast. They fire way too fast when they react too quickly. Every other enemy is fine, it's just that one. You pick your poison with these enemies. Either destroy the body and have to deal with the head, or destroy the head and have to deal with the body. Please don't shoot me. Thank you. And now this one decides to shoot me, thanks. See the problem? Why does it have to keep locking onto the position? How are you supposed to deal with it in this ladder? Honestly, this seems like it's perfectly suited for base. Or a special weapon. In order to hit him this way, you essentially need to pre-fire. What demos will be shown? This game, Dragon Man Reignited, SD, Sequel Wars, and X8 Gimmick. See, if there's one change I'd make to this demo, it'd be to delete. See, if there's one change I'd make to this demo, it would be to delete the static men. They just cause way too many problems, and don't add enough to the stage. Anyways, we made it to the end at last. I'd simply delete those static men enemies. Boss intro cutscenes. Hey there, Static Man. Don't worry. We already game over it once. Let's rumble. He also has skates. Does he have a critical phase? He does have this attack. Yeah, that was surely the climax to the stage. This repulses me. Whoa. How many attacks do you have? Gee, thanks. Oh goody, this is my last life. To be frank, the boss is a lot easier than the stage. I can't time it right. And let me guess, if I continue, I'm sent to the start. Welp. Alright, let me do a different stage, and we'll see what happens. 4 mysterious numbers. I think I need a different special weapon to get through this easier, because, yikes. The enemy placements here are... The gimmicks aren't so much a difficulty, it's a certain enemy type which completely wrecks me. So, I'm just gonna deliberately game over and get back to base. Instead, let's do Smirkman. I didn't mean to skip it. No data, what do you mean? It's supposed to autosave. Okay. Let's try this with a different character. So I'm guessing this is one of those games that doesn't autosave. So here's Proto. Jump, shoot, slide. And he has a good shield. And he doesn't take double damage. Good. I'm so close to liking that stage, but it's due to 1.5 the enemy types which caused a lot of issues. The RM itself is not really the problem. It's a super RM for obvious reasons. But, again, they actually have telegraphs. This along with SD is going to be the longest demos, so that's why I gave it first. I knew this is going to be difficult. Oh yeah, the other issue? Where are all the life drops? Seriously, it feels like I'm kinda playing on Rock Force hard mode. It seems like most of the life pickups vanished. Oh! Neat! He gets boat. I hope. Let's see if the other stages are better. This is an instance of one or two elements of a stage ruining the enjoyment. I'm gonna keep going for at least 20 more minutes, then I'll move on to Dragon Man. I still find it so funny. The white slime also hurts. Wait, you have a laser attack too? Dragon Man in hard mode? I I was actually recommended against it due to 2 stages, but sure, if you say so. Goodbye, Spider Cannon. Thank you. I'm not sure if Proto-Man takes more damage or not, but we'll go with him. I want projectile deflection. I don't get this ranking system. How high does it need to be? Let's fast forward through this. I switched over to Proto-Man. Now we're off to Smirk-Man. SLN-001. And good. It sets my lives back up to max. Hey Rummy, welcome. Good. It resets my lives back to 2. The dive bomb still chased me if they hit the ground. Is that soda? I can't destroy the dice bombs either. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I think Proto-Man does take double damage. That's not a good... Or maybe that deals a lot of damage. Down we go, Down we go, the poker chips. They also fire soda streams at me. I'm so used to other games just having autosave, or they'll tell you can save at the end of a stage, no matter where you exit. That's what I was going off of. I know exactly what it is, Buster. I was being fictitious. Now this is beer. Sorry for hopping on your heads. Wait. You can attack me that way too? Quick question, folks. Does Proto-Man take extra damage from... everything? Because if he does, I want to just switch over to Mega Man. I know I have to go through the intro stage again because... Where is the save option? Oh, here. Yeah, this is what I would consider a manual save option, which is good to have, but this option should always show up after you finish a stage. See, I think I need to do a check. Base is gonna have a different issue where he has a tougher time facing off against enemies. So I'm gonna do a damage boost test. I mean, he doesn't take double damage, that's for sure. Oh yeah, okay, he takes 50% more damage. I want to at the very least showcase every stage. And to be frank, Pokerman stage isn't that bad either. It doesn't start with a really annoying to fight enemy. Well, not annoying, but really dangerous. Because the technical prowess is all here. Graphics, control, music, they're all good. In fact, I like the controls quite a bit. The issue I see right now has to do more with the level design and the number of drops. It just feels like someone gimped the number of drops really heavily. The only reason I was able to get to you-know-who man was due to the Buster's luck. And here I thought the Joes would be the most dangerous enemies. No, Jaden. Please don't make fun of the developers now. This is the amateur hour. It's just a weird way of making difficulty. Or this, I see it's a bit weird. Also, save options, that's more of an issue. Because, frankly, almost every other Mega Man fan game I played, they always either have auto-saving or they'll give you an option to save after every single stage, regardless of whether you beat it or not. Yeah, that's basically my issue. You can say it that way, freak. I mean, I played far worse Mega Man games. Oh my goodness, that deals a lot of damage. Also, unless the hard mode's added later, I think some of the damage of enemies should be nerfed. I mean, the level design just needs minor tweaks. That's all. Like, even the final section, that climax, which I kinda complained about, that has to do with that more has to do with how the spikes don't stand out enough from the background, and that one enemy type. Which again, I actually wouldn't mind if it was placed... See, if that enemy type was more of a sniper, you know, long distance, no problem. Nah, not enough spikes. If somebody's going to deal more damage, if somebody's going to deal more than 4 damage, give it a bit more wind up, or make it longer distance. Okay, we're saved. Back to Mega Man going after Smirk Man at the casino. This time with 4 lives. I tried this with Proto, but apparently it takes 50% to double damage, which is a shame because I like his improved shield. Unlike the usual Proto Man, this Proto Man keeps his shield while sliding. Don't shoot this ball then. Look at all the soda coming out of the pipes. And yeah, I know this is not soda. This is what the Mega Man series would have called it in the NES era. And some root beer. You should introduce this not over a bombless pit. You should introduce the chip droppers. Oh, goody. You switch. Now that's a fun enemy type. Nice portrait. Yep, they are from Dr. Light. The Super Light numbers, in fact. Oh, but goody, these are faster. I should have waited. Would you look at that, a checkpoint. Based on the previous stage, I would have not expected there to be a checkpoint here. Based on the previous stage we went through, I would have not expected there to be a checkpoint here. That was a far harder stage. I love the enemy interactions. They're cool. Easiest extra life. I see. They're pool boy. Ow. Sheesh. A lot of things that deal a lot. Sheesh. It feels like everything deals quite more damage than you expect it to be. Sheesh. It feels like almost everything deals more damage than you expect it to be. Than you expect it to do. They're dropping cash. Incredible. Give that to me. Yes. S roulette room. What do we get? Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Do they have an increased drop rate? A giant pool caddy. It's perfect. I deserve it. It's a shame it's quite a shame because this demo has a lot of charm. It's quite a shame I'm running into these issues, because this demo has a lot of charm. I see. If I stand too long on top of them, they will attack me. They will retaliate. Geez, you can't jump over it. Oh, that's how you work. What do the clouds even do? It knocks me around even on top of the platform. I guess so. At first I thought they electrocuted me. This stage feels a lot more well-balanced compared to Static Man. This had plenty of telegraph. Again, I keep thinking it shouldn't affect me. Oh, goody. Well, I could still dodge it from below. Can you stop doing that, please? Goodbye. I hate to say it, but I think this game kinda suffers from drop starvation. If I don't charge shot them, they won't bounce forwards. Goody. You know, I wouldn't be complaining so much about this game's difficulty if we actually had the option of extra lives. If we actually had the option of infinite lives. That would fit perfectly with this game's difficulty. That would combo nicely with this game's increased difficulty. Read the title. Leave me be, please. This is cool. Slower pace, but works. Oh boy, it's a trio. No, I'm getting past you. Yeah, there is a difference between the chips, but... There is a difference between the chips. Thank you. Full refill. There is a difference between... There is a difference between the chips. There is a difference between which... There is a difference depending on which direction the chips are facing. But it's too easy to overlook. Still, nonetheless, I like this stage a lot more than Static Man. There was no one enemy type which was really punishing. There was no one enemy type which was super punishing. Hang on a second, do bosses have unique teams? That deals a lot of damage, but... That attack deals a lot of damage, but it has plenty of wind-up. And here I thought I had an extra life. Whoa. I misread it. Alright. I don't think I'll be able to defeat any of the bosses during this Let's Try. Let me see, is there infinite? Nope. One of my real suggestions, please add an infinite lives option. That would resolve a lot of my issues with difficulty and what else, because I really want to enjoy fighting the bosses and whatnot, but as we see, they have Fortress Boss tiers level of difficulty. Yes, it's easier than Static. Alright. I just need one more bolt. Fine then. Scorch Woman time. Sheesh, when I saw the trailers, I didn't expect this to be this tough. The funny thing is, in many other Mega Man fan games, if you kept the same level design, it wouldn't be as tough. Why, you may ask? Infinite lives, enemies dealing less damage overall. Enemies dealing less damage overall. And the drop rates being better. I mean, look at it. Remember how I criticized Rock and Roll for bosses dealing too much damage? Remember how I criticized the bosses in Rock and Roll for dealing too much damage in general? This suffers from a similar issue, but applied to the enemies. This has a similar issue, but applied to the enemies. I mean, there is a drop rate, but... Oh. Flame octopuses. Hi, dragon. Thanks. I wasn't expecting reticules for this sort of game. You know, judging on how harsh it's been. Thank you for making it easier on us. Wait, these are solid? I couldn't leave the room until I defeated the enemies. Crushers. Tops are safe. Fast flames. It feels strange to say this, but this feels like it's the easiest stage. It feels strange to say this, but this feels like the easiest stage. Oh no, get me down. I have to kill them as quickly as possible. Man, I would like that extra life, but I can't get it. Oh man, I see the problem. Well, now I can get it. I think this is the most well-balanced stage so far. The most damaging enemy has plenty of wind-up. The most damaging enemy featured here has plenty of wind-up. Get in cover? Nope. I wish... Wait. Oh, solid. That was my bad. I wish that was made a bit more clear. I couldn't see the reticule. Again, folks, this is why you want infinite lives for these sorts of games. We already have a ranking system too. That already incentivizes replayability. Okay, it's based on the reticules, which are difficult to see against its background. That's what happened. Now the hard part. Maybe not too hard. Why are we talking about Eternal now? I mean, I'm okay with the reticules here. The problem is, they didn't stand out enough from the background. I think this is one of those games where I really wish the stages were shorter. I want the E so bad. But I die for it, because this is not fast enough. It's such a shame because I really want to like this game, but it feels like it's permanently on hard mode. I'm really of two minds of here. I'm really of several minds here. I like the graphics, controls, music, what have you. But my main issues lie with the my main issues lie with the level design and certain game design decisions, such as the checkpointing, lack of infinite lives option, lack of infinite lives option, lack of infinite lives option, lower drop rate, and overly punishing enemies. And that too. Popo Helis, I mean, they're fine here. You have charge shots. You can break through the guard easily. Alright, this is where I'll end up my Let's Try of this. I really want to like this more. I like the graphics, controls, I like the new graphics, controls, music, and even the story. But the things that detract from it are the level design. But the main things that detract from it are the level design, lack of infinite lives option, sometimes checkpoint start, sometimes not enough checkpoints, overly punishing enemies, and a strangely lacking drop rate. Again, several of these issues by their lonesome wouldn't be too much of an issue to overcome, but together, they make this demo rather frustrating. Which is quite a shame, because the boss fights seem pretty fun. Oh yeah, something else I've noticed. It feels like 2 of the levels have a bit too many gimmicks. It's a shame really, because this game has a lot of potential. With some minor tweaks applied, this would immediately become a lot better. With only a few minor tweaks applied, this would automatically become a lot better. In any case, thanks for making this demo for Hounds team. I wish the best of luck to you. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Sheesh, 1 hour. Alright, next one should come by much faster. I'm gonna take a short pause to get that up. Alright, let me get this set up. Yeah, I will post a video on it on Monday or Tuesday, but essentially, please add an infinite lives option at the very least, and bump up the drop rate. Because, yikes, there are so many places... And one of my other issues is that there are many places where, if you make a mistake, you're dropped into an instant death scenario, or you'll take a truckload of damage. Having an infinite lives option would result... Having an infinite lives option would go a long way to mitigate the issues here. Especially when paired with more checkpoints. Oh yeah, and please open up the save dialogue option every time you finish a stage. Every time you exit a stage, whether it be a success or a failure. Pixel Boy, I never complained about the boss damage, but it's yours. If you're gonna tone down the damage, please tone down the enemy damage first. The bosses at least have better telegraphs. Alright, give me a second, we'll begin this one. Not everything can be winners. 1, 2, 3, go. (20XX). One tower looms above the crowded megacity. It's said a fearsome robot inhabits these walls alone. A fearsome robot inhabits these walls alone. That is, if said robot even still lives today. Ah, he's eating a bag of chips. The second ever? One more lucky challenger. One more lucky challenger. Base? 1 million zenny. So worth it. The famous pose. Welcome to my Let's Try of Dragon Man Reignited, an 8-bit Mega Man Classic fan game in development by Baby Jeff. Buster told me to play on hard mode, so I'll take their word for it. Hopefully I don't come to regret it. Curtain Man, Glaze Woman, Tremble Woman, and Vapor Woman. I'm gonna start by going after Tremble Woman. Hopefully I don't come to regret this decision. Hopefully I don't come to regret this decision. We can jump, shoot, and charge shot. So those spikes there, they're only present on hard mode. See these spikes here? They're only present on hard mode. You weren't that tough. Ow. Take that. Take that, Pikmin. Golden Guts Man? You're kind of scary. Already this feels a lot easier than 4 Hounds. Right over a bottomless pit. Would have preferred if it was not over a pit. Whoa! Would have preferred if it was introduced not over a pit. It's fine with me because I already played Brightman stage several times. But, come on, Net. Thanks. Oh, it's you again. You're already a huge pain to deal with. You're already a large pain in the tail to deal with. Thank you! You're way too kind, especially on hard mode. Hey there. Ready to rumble? Ready to rumble? This train stage was fairly energetic, while not being too scary. It was more frightening than it actually looked. Only 2 damage? What? That should deal 3 or 4 damage, honestly. It was scarier than it actually looked. It was more frightening than it actually looked. I wish the cutscene didn't have to play out. I wish we could skip this cutscene. She was a lot easier than I expected. I totally expected her to be a critical phase. It feels like most of her attacks need to deal 50% more damage. Oh, hello there, music grip. Oh, hello there, glitch. Oh, hello there, music glitching out. We got Quake Bomb. One sec. There we go. So, off the curtain, man, I suppose. It's a Mega Mix bug. Sorry. Going from a high-stakes stage to what seems to be a slower-paced one. Going from a high-stakes stage like this. Oh look, battery platforms. See those H blocks? Or ladder blocks? Those are also only present on hard mode. 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 To be quite frank, Tremble Woman was a lot easier than I expected her to be. For an explosive RM. For an explosive-based RM. My bad. Jumping off these battery platforms is a bit odd. See these blocks? See these H or ladder blocks? These also only exist on hard mode. And yes, you can also dash jump off of them, but it feels awkward. And yes, you can also dash jump off of them, but it feels awkward. And yes, you can dash jump off of them, but it feels awkward to perform. Let me up. I'm not gonna go for that. Too risky. Try Castle. Compared to Golden Guts, man, you are a cinch. Give me the shinies. I was low on health anyways. Compared to 4 Hounds, this is already several magnitudes easy. Compared to 4 Hounds, this is already 1 or 2 magnitudes easier. Compared with 4 Hounds, this is already 1 or 2 magnitudes easier. This is already 1 to 2 magnitudes easier. Oh, pff. You kinda saved me there, though. Here comes the hard part. Not over yet. I'll damage boost this. Or fail completely because I thought the battery would overlap with the spikes. Okay, Jinin. Oops. Yeah, my dash failed to activate. This is turning out to be one of the harder stages, only because I can't consistently dash off these things. Again, not too bad. Oops. I thought it was gonna work like the other one where it doesn't just go all the way to the right. I thought it was gonna go like, you know. I think being able to see the railings here would be better. Then again, part of the stage's main conceit is confusing the player. Isn't it? I really wanted to dash jump off this. Yes, Hyper. Pushed my luck. It's not so much the battery platforms themselves, it's not being able to see without paying it special attention where they'll end. Specific attention. And no, I'm not dash jumping off of here. That's gonna be a nightmare. That's what I wanted to do. They sure are. I'll give them all that. I mean, here they're not really that much of a problem. Oh, there's no platform there either. Go figure. I mean, I could also damage boost, but, there. It's that screen which caused most of my issues, really. Oh boy. See? Once I pass that screen, it becomes a whole lot easier. This stage is tricky. The trickiest part was that one screen. I can see why that may cause some issues. Let's rumble. The ceiling is lower on hard mode. And my shots travel right through his shield. Thanks for the raid, okay? Right now covering stage entries. So he works similar to Starman, doesn't he? Not that tough fighter with a full bar. Still, he was decently tough, especially compared to Tremble. How's the shop look? Shop and swap. Something in the full game. Vapor or glaze? Let's do Vapor now. Ah. Welcome to Aesthetic. I think I found my favorite stage so far. Click to die. Could we ship off these extra lives to another fan game, please? Reverse Gravity 2. Look at the point ends. Too bad the ring rings aren't. Too bad the ring rings don't have glasses too. Scroll bars as ladders. Their facial expression fits. Gosh, I love this stage. It's not the most mechanically deep, but it's just so fun to. But it's just so fun to look at. Also, I think I missed something there. But it's just so fun to behold and play through. Well, I guess I'll find out now. So many server in jokes. Click to die indeed. It's befitting of BJ. They totally put a lot of secrets in their games. Ah, I want to see what's there. I'm already having a lot more fun than the preceding fan game. No offense to that one. There was only one real stumbling point. There's only one real stumbling point. I thought it was a W tank. It's alright. I mean, we destroyed it, so... take that for what you will. Here we go. Should have known. What's happening here? Oh, it's this sort of gravity. Oh, it's this sort of gravity. Oh, it's this sort of gravity. Where I can only move by shooting. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, how amazing infinite lives are for bouncing. Yeah, how amazing infinite lives are for balancing. Also, there are far less stumbling points. Also, there are far less walls to overcome. Also, there are far less walls to overcome. Whereas in the preceding game, there were a ton of them. Whereas in the preceding game, there were tons of them. Although, in terms of introductions, not a good showing. But we'll see how it goes in the next stage. I don't trust myself with this jump. I agree, Buster. This was a bad introduction. Oh no! I agree, Buster. This was a bad introduction. It came out of nowhere. Frankly, it should have been a regular gravity switching section. Whoops, not paying attention. How do I do this? Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. I think it's a bit too early to make ships. I think it's too early to make ships. Okay, hold down A. That's what I was missing. Anything here? Nope. If we're gonna have a room like this, please put a wall of spikes to the left. So not to confuse players about secrets. So to not confuse players that it's actually a secret route. So to not confuse players that it's an alternate route. So to not confuse players that it's an alternate route. I just want to get back to that one section, please. This is the other only real stumbling block. If a stage is going to have lots of secrets like this, if a stage is going to have secrets, block off the routes that are not supposed to be secrets. Oh well, I'll get the stop and something. Also, I guess that's not safe either. Alright, reverse gravity. Still, this section came out of the blue. And it's back. Don't jump then. Okay, this is fun. Boss lol. I mean, this section is entertaining, but it came out of nowhere. We really should have had a regular gravity switching section. We're not Gravity Man. Look at Dragon Man's avatar. Look at Dragon Man's picture. Look at Dragon Man's picture. Nice attention to detail. Cool. Goody. Some force to switch. Ow. Almost. 1 HP to spare. This isn't just a cat. Again, I wish we didn't have to repeat this cutscene every single time. One's good enough. I can't jump over it either. Toughest fight so far. This is a lot more what I expected Tremble Woman to be like. This is the most frantic boss yet. More along the lines of what I expected Tremble Woman. More along the lines of what I expected Tremble Woman to be. Vapor Trail. Do I have enough money now? Not quite. Last but not least is Glaze Woman. Bosses are fun and fair. No issues there. I remember this. I watched part of the trailer. This is not a good introduction. This is a good second or third usage, but not a good first usage. Whenever I say to introduce an enemy or mechanic in a controlled environment, I mean not next to a bottomless pit. Because players can easily fall into here. Hang on, let me repeat it. Where's an exit? I forgot Dash adds ice. I remember the stage from the trailer. This is not a good first usage for a mechanic. This is a good second or third usage, but not a first. Whenever I say to first introduce an enemy or mechanic in a controlled environment, I mean not over a spike pit. And this has been an issue throughout this fan game. Bad introductions to enemies and mechanics. This has been an issue throughout this fan game. Bad introductions to new enemies and mechanics. Bad introductions to new enemies and mechanics. Bad introductions to enemies and mechanics. Oh goody. Right over a bottomless pit. I think the escalation on this is ramped up too high. It needs to be eased up a bit. Also, where's the checkpoint? This is in Mega Man 1. You can keep the same challenges, just put an easier version of it before. Thing is, you can still keep the same challenges, just add some new ones before it. Just add some easier ones before them. Just add some easier ones before them. Ow. Oh goody, I missed something there. Am I gonna die here? No. Just add some easier ones before them. Checkpoint, thank you. It's you. No comment. Wow, 2 hours already. Don't worry, I promise to you all, we will get the sequel wars. And definitely Shattered Diamond. Can charge shots actually hit it? I thought the hitbox extended further. Excuse me? So you can do it that way? I mean, even if I miss that jump, I'm dead. Thank you for not activating dash. At last, the gem is mine. Will I make it? No, I won't. I need to get better used to the dashing momentum. I will say it's certainly hard mode. Dash. The dash timing needs to be made for... The dash timing needs to be made more forgiving. As this stage relies heavily on it. As this stage relies heavily on it. See what I mean? The dash timing needs to be made more forgiving. The dash timing needs to be made more forgiving. Especially for this stage, which relies on precise dashing. Especially for this stage, which relies on precise dashing. Again, why can't I have a bit? This dashing is really painful. Oh, thank goodness I have infinite lives. Otherwise, I would have game overed here at least 24 times. Oh good, now I won't make it. Because this time I had to press harder. Will I make it? At last! Oh my goodness. That's one way to have a spike fall section, to slow you down. Ah, we made it. That was a climax. Not the best climax, but boy, that one dash jump was killer. Sorry to keep you waiting. Chill, man? I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You take a lot of damage from the Buster. Compared to your stage, you're one of the easiest bosses of the game. Oh goody, music's freaking out again. I guess it too died during the stage. You're welcome, Baby Jeff. Thank you for making this demo. Can I reset this? There we go. For the final game. Later on in the final game, we'll also fight Mono Man, Neko Woman, Raven Woman, and Doc Man. I gotta say, Glaze Woman stage was one of the toughest ones, namely due to that one section. Second hardest was Vapor Woman, followed by Curtain Man and Tremble Woman. In fact, all the stages, with the exception of Tremble Woman, the only reason why I consider them to be difficult is due to one section, or in the case of Curtain Man, one spot, or in the case of Curtain Man, one screen in particular. So my main critique here is that the introductions for many of the enemies and mechanics is not good. They should be introduced in controlled environments, not next to instant death hazards or other mechanics. Not next to instant death hazards or other stuff. Not next to instant death hazards or other stuff. They should be introduced in relatively controlled environments. Other than that and some minor balancing issues, this demo was fun throughout. I like how each stage has a different feeling to it. Tremble Woman is very fast paced. In contrast, Vapor Woman is slower paced, more methodical. Glaze Woman is a bit faster paced, but you need to be careful with your dashing. And Curtain Man is all about misdirection. So all in all, good job BJ. I wish the best of luck to you. I'll be looking forward to playing your fan game later this year, or next year. Alright, next up is... I'm not sure if... I'm gonna have to do some reshuffling a bit. I'm going to do the sequel wars next week, because of time restrictions, but I will end with X8 Remake at the very least. Don't worry, next up is SD. I'm not ending yet. Let's fix this. Good, that's what I want. Up, down, left, right, jump, shoot. Oh, there we go. Wait, Buster? I see, if you have a weapon equipped. Perfect. Alright, Buster, you here? Alright, we shall begin. Let's see how long this takes. If it takes 40 minutes, well, I'll shunt all the other Mega Man stuff to next week. I didn't expect some of these demos to take this long, but hey, at least it's enjoyable going through all of you. Yeah, it has a call you button. Welcome to my Let's Try of Mega Man Shattered Diamond, an 8-bit Mega Man Classic fan game in development by Team Circadia. So let's start a new game. I see. So let's start a new game. Mega Man, base. Let's do Mega Man. As you can see, the graphics are noticeably touched up. I already commented how on 4 Hounds the graphics were touched up, but this takes it to another level. Everything just feels more polished. Precisely. Unfortunately, we can't temporarily knock off the guards of enemies. Wow, look at the Joes. Their new design is very impressive. Their new design is impressive. I also like the different take on the damage meter. Can't reach it then. That's base only. I also like the different take on the damage pop-up. Instead of a shower of numbers, it collates all the damage into one value. Instead of a shower of numbers, Sprout split. Instead of a shower of numbers, it collates the numbers into one. Charge shot only. Yes, please. Do I have infinite lives or not? Guess not. But knowing this game, I don't think that'll be much of an issue. They even have numbers when picking up bolts. Oh, I like this new design on the crushers. Where the two routes link up. Who are we fighting? The horizontal meters are more of a personal preference. I kind of prefer... I have no preference over vertical or horizontal. I have no preference over either. I have no preference over either. I see. Having a horizontal or vertical... I have no preference over having a vertical or horizontal health bar. No, this is Team Circadia. One more cycle should do it. Remember, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And this is Mega Man. If a boss is bigger, unless it's a Fortress boss, they tend to be easier to demolish. Thumbs up indeed. V for victory indeed. See, we should have had this menu in 4 Hounds. Options? We can change the options on this. Thank you. And yes, you can change the HUD to vertical if you want. Ah! Stages only, keep it. Does it apply here too? Well, that's a different thing. Stage select time. Switchman or Breezeman. No shop. Oh yeah, and Jungle Man. Can't forget about you, sorry. Look at the side effect too. There are some action lines when he does it. Also how the damage text just dissipates. It just demonstrates so much polish. Also how the damage text dissipates. It just demonstrates so much polish. Huh. It's like the white goop from earlier. How do we get it off? Ah, I see. If you were playing as base, you could avoid getting hit by... Ah, I see. If you were playing as base, you could avoid getting hit by the goop entirely. You could avoid being covered by the goop entirely. Makes sense. This cleans it away. You could avoid being covered by the goop entirely. You could avoid being covered by the goop entirely. Let's see. Roger that. I can also reorder them. One of the few fan games which allows me to do so. We reached 1,400 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being an awesome part of this community. I said it's just like the... I just said it's like the goop. Ah! And it shows you where next to jump off of. I thought you were going to be like Wispy. Oh, by the way, these things we crossed over, they're checkpoints. Based on the limited time I spent so far in this demo, I have no problems whatsoever. It could have a few more It could have a few more options in the options menu, but otherwise, it's basically almost perfect in my book. It's basically almost perfect in my book. It's basically almost perfect in my book. Didn't hold right enough. I don't even have any minor quibbles. And that's a rarity for these sorts of fan games. Everything just feels so well balanced and put together. Everything just feels so well balanced and well put together. Oh yeah, I need the mod. Otherwise I'm dying. Oh, it's a timing challenge. Clever. This must be the climax, because it's making use of the mud water, the waterfalls, and the flower springs. Ah! You need the mud water here, otherwise you're going straight up into the spikes. And this isn't even the climax, it goes on further. Okay, it was the climax. This is just this is simply the denouement. This is simply the de-escalation. Great stage overall. Let's rumble, big guy. Look at the animations. You even have a victory pose. Normally, I don't really comment on the Mega Man Normally, I don't really comment on the animations outside of tells. But here, the animations really showcase the RM's personality. Temporary pause too. Temporary pause for extra effect. And a weapon demonstration screen with actual button prompts too. aka grappling hook. Next up, let's go after Breeze Man. So far, this is shaping up to be one of the best Mega Man fan games I've played. So far, this is shaping up to be one of the best Mega Man fan games I've played so far. So far, this is shaping up to be one of the best Mega Man fan games I've played. So far, this is shaping up to be one of my best. So far, this is shaping out to be one of the best Mega Man fan games I've played. Wait a sec. Can't hit it, sadly. Nah, even better than Y+1. Nah. Much better than Y+1, Jedok. Far better than Y+1. I mean, that super secret thing is fun, but as I said, it has its balancing issues. Excuse me. I mean, the super secret thing you showed me last week is fun, but it has several balancing issues. This one doesn't so far. Hi there. Bye, Lightning Lord. Worth it. So, oops, sorry. Hang on a sec. And I've returned. Oh. Well, that's fine. I mean, the super secret project you showed me last week is fun and all, but it has several balancing issues. It can't compare to this. This just exudes so much polish. It's hard to compare. I think this may be the last entry depending on how it goes. Sorry, first game took too much time. Remember, I plan on having more Sage streams. Wednesday evening, Saturday morning next... So that's why they're dangerous. Next Saturday morning, and next Sunday morning. We'll see how it goes. And remember, I have to finish the stream within 22 minutes, because the person after me is coming up. This is not like my usual streams where I can end whenever I want. I have to give the other one their time to I have to give the other ones their time the limelight. This simply exudes so much polish. On every front. This is what 4 Hounds could have been, with better level design. 4 Hounds could have been something like this, if it had a better level design and balancing. Now the wind's pushing me forward for this. $140,000. It's not 140,000, Buster. It's 1,400. You're here too. If I had 140,000 subscribers, this chat would be really busy. No, I'm not getting that E. Fine, I'll go for it. How do you break out of this? That seems pretty much a death sentence. See, even though you have limited lives by default, I'm not complaining as much because, well, for one, it's easier. Well, for one, it's easier than both of the previous... Well, for one, it's easier than both of the previous... Well, for one, it's easier than both of the previous fan games. Well, for one, it's easier than both of the previous fan games. Second, it has far better balancing. Bye. Could use a top-up though, but I do have 2 E-tanks if need be. Oh man. That fast? I thought it was gonna be a slower rise upwards, based on the previous ones. Fine, continue. I guess the extra lives only apply upon reloading. So, hang on a sec. Let me do that. Yeah, I see the problem. How many save slots do you get here? 20. So let me get back to the menu. Load the game I just finished. Now let's start BreezeMan. Yeah, I think this will be the final demo we cover, because after him is Switchman. And honestly, I think this is going to be infinitely more fun than the other one. Nope, can't change it unfortunately. Or you can change it, but only at the start. Maybe? See, do I have to game over to get it? I think I have to game over. That's the problem. So let me get the BreezeMan game over and see if that fixes it. Also, now I have a charge bar for some reason. I only have 16 minutes, so that'll be enough for BreezeMan and Switch, hopefully. Gotcha. There we go, infinite lives. Now let's finish the demo. Now that this is going to be the final demo we cover in this session, let's give it our all. And die anyways, because I forgot about that. Geez, fans are strong here. Like, compared to Jungle Man, this is certainly a step up. Of course, if I timed it right, that wouldn't be an issue. You again? I still find it so humorous that the Sniper Joe gets sent to the heavens. So that's how this is demonstrated. How do you break out of it, though? I guess you can't grab onto the wall. Refill. You can mash buttons to break you out of the NATO. Got it. I wasn't mashing hard enough. I'm back to where I died. Sheesh. The regular fans push you up noticeably harder. How do you get past them? Do we have to defeat the RMs for— do we have to defeat all the enemies inside? I think that's what's happening. Or do I have to land on top of them? I think it's land. I'm gonna have to get better used to this. It did have an introduction, but as you know, I tend to kinda suck at them. The thing that's messing me up is how do you deal with this? Or how do these... and wind. The ones you shoot, I can get, but the other ones... Like, here it's fine because we're using them to move forwards, but for that one where you have to get under the spikes, that's messing with me. I guess we have to jump before we reach them. Which then it results in this problem. Okay, we did it. Let me in. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to beat the demo in time. We'll see. Takedown. A direct takedown. Not off stream, Jaden. Next stream. Oh, I see what was going on now. I kept blowing them up. Another tricky encounter, but reasonably balanced. Remember, for Sage, it's not off stream. It's next stream or another stream. That's new. I need to pay more attention to the bombs and not the wind. I will say that for the Let's Try version of this, I will attach the footage of the next stage. It's over. I pointed out because off stream means something else, not next stream. And you said rest of the demos, so sorry. On stage, although certainly tougher than the previous one, namely as you know, fans are my greatest enemy. Breeze cannon can be aimed in 6 different directions. Alright, I'll do the rest of this Let's Try off stream, and then I'll attach it here. So for now, here are my overall thoughts. Shattered Diamond in every aspect is very polished. From the graphics to the animations, to the music, to the gameplay, to the gameplay, to even the smaller touches. All were good. All were at the very least good. I have no complaints whatsoever. Here, even minor ones. I have no complaints here, even minor ones. This from start to finish was a blast. It's looking to be a very promising Mega Man Classic fan game. In fact, if I were to rate this right now, it would be up there with Super Fighting Robot. And perhaps Rock Force. And perhaps Rock Force as well. It's just that good. The only real complaint I have, although, let me rephrase it. I only have one real complaint, and that's the bug with the options menu. Other than that, I raise no issues. Great jobs. Great job, Team Circadia. This is an example of what a Mega Man Classic fan game should be. This is a good example of what a Mega Man Classic fan game should be. This is a good example of what a Mega Man Classic fan game should be. As Buster puts it, it's pretty impeccable. So, I wish the best of luck to you. I wish the best of luck to you. I'll be greatly looking forward to playing your fan game when it eventually comes out. When it eventually comes out. Alrighty then, thanks for watching the stream. I wanted to cover Sequel Wars and of course X8 Gimmick, but you know, first demo ended up being much longer, second one to a certain extent, this one a little bit too, but hey, best for last. Thanks for watching, everyone. Next stage stream will be Wednesday evening, where I cover indie titles. And next Saturday morning, more Mega Man fan game demos. See ya!